Welcome everybody back to the Line Ball channel. My name is Max. I'm here with Kieran, who you've been seeing a lot on the channel recently because of our recent Line Ball tournament. That is the Line Ball League. And in this episode, we will be giving some spoilers. If you haven't seen Line Ball League already with myself and Kieran, go back and watch it on the channel so you can see where Kieran finished. Did he win Line Ball League or did he get relegated? You can find out by going back on the channel and watching the whole series. In today's video, we're just going to play a little exhibition series. We've just recorded a few other bits of Line Ball content today, so we thought, let's just have a game. We're going to play a first to 5 wins, and if it goes on for too long, we'll just drop it down to 3. And we're on Kieran's outdoor pool table.
Outdoor pool table?
Outdoor.
Ooh.
Outdoor pool and snooker. You'll notice.
And you can prove the wind.
I know, you'll be able to see the scorecard.
Hair rustling.
Yeah, the scorecard will be flapping in the wind.
I also think the balls may move because of the wind, so I only normally play if it's below 11 miles per hour wind. I don't know what it is at the moment, so you might see some curvature of the ball.
Yeah.
The table's completely flat, but if whoever loses can basically just say it was wind assisted.
Absolutely.
Deal? Right, do you want to go first?
Yeah, of course. And as we're playing, we'll just kind of chat a little bit about the Line Ball tournament and how you did, because obviously you were my favourite. I might have potted that. No, we're good. You were my favourite going into the tournament. And
As in most likely to win, or just your favourite person?
Both. And you started really strong.
Didn't I win 5 in a row?
You did. You won your first 5 with no real problems. And then it kind of slipped a little bit. For yourself, what do you think
Peaked
changed?
too soon, didn't I? I don't know. It's I think because I was seeded first, like people really wanted to beat me.
Yeah.
Which I would have wanted to beat me. Like that stays, doesn't it?
That stays because it's in the playing zone. It's going to be a little bit too hard, and it comes out.
But I was well beaten. I mean, so when Rohan beat me, he really beat me, and he was sort of seeded quite low, wasn't he? But he was awesome, and he just beat me quite easily. And
he really came into it because Rohan's had a few wobbly games at the start, and yeah, if you haven't seen it, everyone, well, firstly, that's a lovely shot from Kieran bringing 2 in, but his game with Rohan, it was the turning point for me. You were kind of dominant and had no one really contesting you.
I think if you win your first 5 games, you should win the tournament. So I kind of did blow it, but Sam, who did win it, was the best player by a mile. So I think our game lasted 3 shots. I think me and his. So I think I made a stupid error, but I think he made me make that stupid error. So yeah, he was absolutely deserved winner.
Yeah.
So is it 1-1?
It's 1-1 at the moment, yeah.
That looks poor.
Yeah, so if you haven't seen Line Ball before and this is your first ever video, make sure you go and watch it on the channel because this is really the game, and we have a few rules videos that shows how the game is played, and that's a lovely, lovely shot from Kieran as he brings 2 balls down there into the score zone. So I need to try and bring his out whilst getting mine into it, but if I pot, I lose. If I hit the black, I lose. There's lots of variables in this game.
Plus the wind.
Oh, and then that's a little bit too hard. So I've only managed to get 1 in the score zone there. And yeah, as Kieran says, it's getting a little bit windier tonight. That's quite a nice shot. He's only got 1 in as it goes to 4-2, but it's a really nice shot there. And it gives me a lot of work that I need to be doing here. So let's give something a try. Might hit the black doing this, but we're gonna give it a go.
Shot.
Thank you. I've put 2 in, but I've kind of made my other 2 really, really safe, which doesn't help me. It's a lovely shot from you, and that goes to 6, correct, for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, 6 points for Kieran. So I've got, in my last shots, I just moved the scorecard forward a little bit.
Oh, no, you can't do that. You can play it with the score.
Against the rules. I've got a lot of work to do, so let's give something a try, because even if I get 1 of his out, I'm still in a lot of trouble, so I have to hit this with a little bit of conviction now. And I've potted, which means Kieran takes frame number 1. Now, I really enjoyed how you worked that frame there. You got so nice and ahead so early.
One of the issues I had is I'm very attacking, right, in sort of all sport. So apart from football, where I kind of would prefer to play sort of like a 5 at the back sort of thing. I lost to Sam, the overall winner, in that tournament purely because I just attacked from every shot, and he had the sensible. So he's a very good pool player, and he had the sensible idea of adapting, whereas I didn't. I just wanted to attack. So he kind of was solid defensively, whereas I kind of never really consider defence in this ever.
Yeah.
And I might start doing that. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it is really interesting because Sam, I think, was that perfect blend of attack and defence. Some people were too defensive and missed really, really good opportunities to like remove people's balls from the score zone. But yeah, I think you were one of the few players who were pretty much solely attack, I would say, and that is just about staying in. So the score flips round to 1-1, but there's all that to learn for the next tournament. So, as I said, Kieran's going to be playing in a lot of stuff on the channel, but he's hit the black. And that actually articulates what we were just talking about so perfectly.
I just think that was stupid as opposed to attacking.
So the score now goes to 1-1 overall, with Kieran winning that first one and then me getting the second one. So that's another thing with line ball. You can win it so easily and throw it away easily as well. Tough game. Is it me first?
It is, yes.
Okay, and then obviously everyone, I'm adjusting again to Kieran's pool table. It's a very different environment because even though the table is lovely and flat, you're playing quite low because this side,
Yep, so
I'm quite far down over here.
It's also very quick, the table, so you barely have to hit it.
Yeah, it's
very, very quick.
You just kind of have to jab at it.
It's really quick.
Was there anything else that you found playing in the last line ball tournament that made it different to when we played this last time in our last little exhibition series?
It was inside.
Yeah, of course.
I don't know. I'll have a think on that.
Yeah. Fair enough. Might not even need to adjust the ball. Oh, no, you can stay on the 1 point there. Lovely shot, really good weight of that as well. That's on this table. It's, yeah, because of the pace, you don't have to hit it with much to get it in the score zone. And I go to 3-1 up at the moment, as Kieran's either going to attack, he is going to attack, and he gets one of them out. So I go back down to 2, and he is going to go up to 2 as well. You've given me one that I can attack here, but again, depending on how I can adjust to the table, I may get it, I may not. We'll see how this shot goes. I need to be very careful here. And that's going to come all the way out, and the first ball to be completely removed from the score zone. I don't even need to change the score, it's just going to come straight back. And is that going to come all the way out? It does, that reaches the line. So this one goes out of bounds as well. And Kieran's in a really good spot here, but I need to try and bring 2 in one shot. That's my only real way to make significant progress in this, and I've managed it. So it goes to 4-2, and I've managed to cover any attack shots that are really obvious. That doesn't mean I've covered them all, just the more obvious ones. Let's see what Kieran can do. And actually, that's a really nice example of you going defensive here. I feel like maybe the old Kieran or the Kieran at the tournament, previous Kieran, would have maybe attacked that one. So nice character development here we're seeing at line ball.
Thank you.
Whereas I'm going to go with a bit of power here to try and get this out. So I need to be very careful not to pop this red. And I've done it, I think. Yep, managed to get that out. So it goes to 5 for me and 3 for Kieran. If I'll be able to adjust it before. Oh, and he's got a double kiss, but mine stays in as well. So it does remain 5-3 in this very, very close game we have of line ball here. Okay. I think I'm probably just going to try and play safe. But you've actually made safety really difficult here, where the
not deliberately.
Yellows ended up, yeah. I have to be very careful because I could pop this red by mistake, you know, and I've not even got it in the score zone. So it stays 5-3, which gives you a chance here. I've potentially wasted a good opportunity here. What are you thinking? What's going through your head for this shot, Kieran?
Well, I know the shot, but I hit the black. So if I play full ball into that red,
yeah,
that hits that out, and that goes in, but it hits the black. This hits the black. So I can get 2 of yours out, but I hit the black. So I could just go for a larrup, which is technical.
Yeah.
A larrup, for anyone not knowing, is a lash,
okay,
which means a larrup, which means a whack.
Okay.
which means a bash, basically.
Many different names.
Smack.
Yes, it's the technical term.
Yep. So I might go for one of those.
Yep.
Which I think I'm going to, because the shot I want to do is straight there, and that knocks that. But then the yellow is going to come here.
Wow.
And hit the black, but I've got no choice, have I? So,
okay. Yeah, you are.
I've got to knock two of yours out.
Yes, yeah, that's the tricky part. We will also do this as a first to 3 wins because we're waffling, which is taking more time. It's a lovely shot, and he's got both out, but his own one came out, which means I think I win.
Oh no, it's 3-3.
Oh no,
no,
it's 3-3. So new to the draw condition rule, there's one thing that's changed, which is everything in the play zone also goes out. Now, in previous versions of line ball, everything that's in the play zone would stay, but we need the white ball now, and I'm going to start first. Now, this is actually easier for you than it is for me. I think I'm in a bit of trouble here. Kieran needs to try and remove a red. I need to try and remove a yellow. Now, it is much easier for Kieran, so I'm actually going to start off with something defensive. You have to hit a ball on your shot. You can't forfeit your go. So I'm going to start by just pushing my red more safe, and the white comes out for Kieran to use again. The reason I've pushed it safe is because I don't have a very obvious angle to hit his yellow, so it does start to give Kieran the work. But if he gets this out in his shot, it's in, it stays in, which means I now get a chance. But Kieran will be able to retaliate. This is not a one and done thing. If I get it out, great, but Kieran still gets a chance afterwards. And I get it out. So his yellow goes completely out, which brings it down to
now, if I get
3-2.
Two out here, do I win?
Yes, if Kieran was to get both balls out here, he does win, which is a good question. So he really can actually just win it in this one go. But he only gets the one out, which brings it down to 2-2. I'd still say you're in the driving seat here though, Kieran, because I have to go for these 2 yellows. So what I may end up doing is playing something to bring the red into the pack, because I need to get my red safe. But there's risks there. Or do I just go attacking and try and get your yellow out? There's not too much choice. So I might actually try and play the red to somewhere safe, which is an unconventional thing to do. I'm playing defensive here. Oh, and it couldn't have made it worse. And if that goes out on its own, I just lose. It stayed in. I was trying to kind of get it in this space, which I haven't.
If I know that, I win, yeah?
So yeah, if you get this red out, Kieran will win this, and it will go 2-1 to him heading into the next one. It does have to be in line with this though, but it can be anywhere along that line. Still, it's not a gimme, because if he hits the black here, he will lose. So he does have to take his time, and Kieran, he's got it out, and it skims past the black, and Kieran wins the frame. So a little bit of a shorter series than Kieran and I's last exhibition, but you've seen enough of Kieran and I over the last few weeks playing in the Line Ball League. I hope you've been enjoying it on the channel. Don't worry, we've still got new videos coming out every single Tuesday at 6 o'clock. Loads of YouTube shorts, loads of other bits and bobs, so you won't be missing any content. And I'm missing a couple of balls though, so let's get, I think, 2 more reds for me. And Kieran going into the last, potentially last, it is you to go first with a very central yellow ball, or black ball I should say. And here we go. So I should probably change the score so that it actually reflects what's happening.
Oh, it tends to. They do that on the telly. They don't just make it up.
Yeah, I'm trying my best not to, but you know, trying to commentate, play and adjust scores, I forget things. Oh, I'm gonna get double kissed on that, and that's gone poorly for me. The double kiss is the absolute plague of line ball. It can really scupper a game. So I think for the next tournament you play in, Kieran, though, now that you've played in the league and you'll be playing in the upcoming Level Up, what do you think you've learned from your tournament experience that you'll take into future games you play of line ball?
Don't have to attack from ball 1, but I want to.
Yeah.
I think also use this area better.
Yeah, the play zone is
really
underrated. It's underrated because I think a lot of people think it's either scoring or it's doing nothing, when actually a ball can be doing a lot by just existing in the play zone.
So I had a ball against Sam in my way, and that's why I lost.
Really?
He stuck a ball in front of me. I can't remember if he did deliberately or accidentally.
Yeah.
Either way, it led to my downfall. So.
And it can make all the difference, is those tiny little moments. And I've managed to push all of them in, which makes it now 3-3 in what could potentially be the decider.
Fly on the table, repeat, fly on the table.
See if the camera can see that on the zoom in. Goes to 4-3. That is the quirks of the outdoor table. Here we go. I need to really get this out of the score zone. If I double kiss, it'll hit the black. So this is high risk, going for this yellow in the middle. And it's double kissed. Oh, I've had a bad run of double kisses, and Kieran is talented enough to knock my red ball out here. And he's done it, but he's knocked his yellow, but he's got 2 of them out. So the score does change quite a bit. It goes to 4-2, which is quite bad for me, to be honest. So I'm gonna have to put some work in here, or it will be game, set, match to Kieran. And that starts me off, gets me on the board. It goes back to 3-3, I believe. So before I even...
Oh!
He's come up short. Oh, goodness. That could be the shot that changes it. And that's the thing with line ball. One sort of jab, half hit shot, and it can all come crashing down. So I just got to play a safe game now, because I'm technically in the lead, even though I've not scored yet. Just got to control my pace. And then in theory, it's a free win, because I'm ahead in the count, unless Kieran can bring both of these in one shot, which would be beautiful to see. And that really is why in line ball, one moment changes the game. He only gets one in.
Oh!
He only gets one in. And so I just have to score to win. And I'm going to put that there just to really make sure I do this properly. And it just has to roll over the line. And it's 2-2 and we go to a decider. So between me and Kieran, wow, what a game. What a game. It was all on that one moment, wasn't it, Kieran? Just that little jab. It makes the difference. So this is the decider. Winner of this decides the game, and it's done and dusted. That might drop. It happens so much more than I show on camera, but I'll leave that one in because Kieran's laugh was funny. Oh no, it's going to do it again. Oh, I think we're going to get another very, very central one. Is it you to start?
You.
Or me to start? Oh, goodness. In the decider game, ladies and gentlemen. So, I think that's going to... Oh, is it going to creep?
That's wind assisted.
Yeah, it's not gone in. The wind pulled that one away a bit, but it's okay. I can bring it in later unless Kieran attacks it. So we'll see what he goes for. This does show how much the pace of line ball has changed, though, because in the last game series Kieran and I played, we played first to like 10 wins, I think, and it was over so quickly. Whereas this time, first to 3, it's taking us ages. And that is going to come out. So it goes just back to 0-0. No one on the board at the minute. See what Kieran goes for. He's just going to give himself a point, I think. So we go back to 1 for him. And I'm going to have to keep attacking this, which keeps the score low. Oh no. Oh, am I potted? Oh, lucky old me. I thought I'd potted then. Swaps it round, puts that red really safe in the corner, which means I'm guaranteed at least 1 point in this. Kieran's is going to stop, but not short. He's safe for now. And I'm going to keep attacking it because they're in similar areas, these yellows. But again, I've got to be really careful of these double kisses. Kieran's setting me up with all these attacking opportunities, but the yellow is now going to block me, which means even though I'm 2-0 up, I'm in a little bit of trouble because of the position of his yellow. So I've done myself a bit of a misservice, a disservice. What's going through your head here, Kieran, looking at these shots?
Oh, I can't get rid of that.
Wow. You can't see a way to.
I go that way, but then I hit the black.
Yeah. If you're watching, let us know in the comments how you would go about that. It's a good effort, and oh, it's so
Just
unfortunate.
moved it along the cushion though.
Yeah, it's so unfortunate that that hasn't been a bit more fruitful for you. So I'm going to play a bit more defensive now. So I'm starting to build a little something. So I go to 3-0 up. That's poor though from me. I should be going 4 up here and cementing myself. Oh, that's a lovely, lovely shot. Kieran's given himself a chance here. It's actually a big chance he has because of the position of this yellow. I can only really go across the table, which leads to some more difficult shots having to be played by me. But if I can just keep playing safe, I will win because of the early lead I built in this one. So we'll see what happens for Kieran here. Oh, and he hits the black, which means the series goes. And the exhibition series, I can't believe I managed to take against Kieran here, especially considering how the last one went. So thank you for playing, Kieran.
Oh.
I mean, you must just be really tired from all the Line Ball League playing, so I can't blame you. You've played a lot of Line Ball recently. And that concludes this mini-series. So thank you very much for watching. We have loads of cool stuff coming out. Make sure you check out Rubbish Snooker that Kieran does, rubbishsnooker.com. You've been seeing the art piece. I'll go out of the way so you can have a look. It's over there, and it's all on the website. Check it out, Instagram, LinkedIn, everywhere. For Line Ball, we'll be back with you next Tuesday for another video.